Let me ruin the Book of Mormon for you in under 3 minutes. Told in chronological order, we start in 2000 BC. A man named Jared and his family are spared at the Tower of Babel because he prayed hard. God tells them to head out, so they build 8 sealed barges, basically wooden submarines, packed with people, cows, and bees, and light the trip with glowing rocks God touched. They float to America, powered by God's wind. Kinda like the story of Noah on psychedelics. From there, the Jardities grow into a mighty nation, but eventually wipe themselves out in civil war until only one man, Coriantumr, is left. He survives just long enough to meet the next wave of Israelites who came to repeat the story. Jump to 600 BC. God warns a man named Lehi that Jerusalem will be destroyed. So he flees with his family, but before leaving, his son Nephi has to get holy records from an official named Laban. Laban says no, so Nephi sneaks in, finds him drunk, cuts off his head, and steals the plates. Because nothing says Christianity like murder by divine command. Lehi's family builds a ship and sails across the ocean guided by a magic brass compass ball called the Liahona. Think Joseph Smith's seer stone or a magic 8-ball. According to Joseph Scribe, they land somewhere near Chile. The family splits. Nephi's brothers rebel and God curses them with dark skin. Their descendants become the evil dark-skinned Lamanites, while Nephi's children become the righteous light-skinned Nephites. That one didn't age well. They raise cities, fight wars, and casually mention old world technology that archaeology shows never existed in pre-Columbian America. Then comes King Benjamin, who gives a giant outdoor sermon from a tower to crowds and tents, straight out of a Methodist camp meeting. His son Messiah sends missionaries, one of whom, Amen, converts a Lamanite king by chopping off a bunch of arms. Nothing says love thy neighbor like limb removal in the name of God. Then comes Alma, a rebellious priest who repents and becomes the main preacher. His sermons sound just like 19th century revival preaching. People faint, weep, line up for baptism. His son, Alma the Younger, continues the legacy, preaching peace, while the rest of the book turns into a war chronicle. Then comes Captain Moroni, waving his title of liberty, echoing Revolutionary War patriotism Joseph Smith grew up hearing about. The villains are secret societies. Helaman warns against the Gadian robbers in the wilderness, Joseph borrowing straight from the 19th century Freemason conspiracy panic. The climax comes after Christ's resurrection. Jesus beams into America, preaches the Sermon on the Mount, heals the sick, institutes sacraments, and then vanishes. Finally, in 421 AD, it all ends in blood. The Nephites and Lamanites wipe each other out until only Moroni remains. He hides the golden plates in the earth. Over 1,000 years later, Joseph Smith says he dug them up from a hill in New York, pointing to ancient Indian mounds and skeletons as proof of these fallen people. After translating the plates with a magic rock, Brigham Young said Joseph returned the plates to a hidden cave inside the hill, stacked floor to ceiling with golden records, like something straight out of a treasure-hunting fairy tale. And that's the Book of Mormon. Bible fan fiction meets American folklore, full of miracles, murder, politics, and disappearing gold plates.